Friends, do I have great news? My Distaff package has arrived! It only has been in customs for a month. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe check out this video first. Or this, I don't know which corner it actually is. Anyway, I am going to get dressed in something more video appropriate. Maybe also get dinner. And then let's open this box together. It is absolutely abhorrent lighting. I could have waited until there was daylight, but something with the imbalance between my patience and my excitement makes it so that I could not. Also, excuse the mess on my table that you might see during this video. I am in between videos. This was not planned. I am just filming this whenever this box came here. Let's open it. I'm seeing all kinds of stuffs. Oh, dang! Oh no! Oh, how soft is this? Friends, this is my pillow now. This is my pillow now. I might have opened this box upside down as to not dox myself, so the card is of course entirely at the bottom now. Warning contains spoilers, but also a lot of fun and good information. Fossil stickers. The date that was posted 13th of December 2024. Sorry this took so long to prepare. It was my first time fully prepping wool and I wanted it to be good. Anyway, now I just have to pray it gets to you quickly. Sadly, prayers weren't heard because it has been in a month in customs. Customs actually also wanted to charge me 36 euros to get it to me, but I was like, hell no, I know my rights. This is a gift and gifts are exempt from customs taxes or what have you. So I had to dispute that. Luckily, people at customs were also clever enough to give me a picture of the box, which gave me all the information needed to dispute that 36 euros. Anyway, let's get back to the contents of the box. Oh, what an amazing card. And ooh, that's the letter. So first, some samples. Shetland, American Tunis, and some Navajo churro. Oh man. That's incredibly exciting. Some rare breeds from America, because if I have not told you, my package also came from the US. I sent a package to the US, and then Catherine, who is also in the US, had to send to me. So, Shetland, Navajo churro, and American Tunis. Oh, and I think now we have... Next, since I know you are a Catholic, and since I am an Orthodox Christian, I wanted to make you something inspired by bridging our respective faith practices. How cute! A wool rosary. That is the cutest, personal, most thoughtful thing. Gorgeous. Did she make it herself? Yeah, I wanted to make you something. I figured the only thing better than a handmade rosary is a woolen handmade rosary. Yeah, true, very true. Oh my god, this is the cutest thing. Oh, but now, the fluffy cloud. The fluffy cloud. Wool to face is just the best feeling. Oh, I can see from this bat that it's such a fine crimp, but also that it is, I think, hand processed, because there is like the tiniest specks of VM in there. And we have a wool info card over here. Teeswater/BFL/X, so crossed, with Wensleydale Cotswold CVM from Sheep Feathers Farm in Colorado. And the sheep is named Willow. Willow! Aww. That's so special, knowing the sheep's name, even though it is like literally on the other side of the world. So there is a sheep in Colorado named Willow, and now I have her wool. That is so awesome. Thank you, Catherine. I'm so excited for all of this. I think, to make this video actually interesting and not just me fawning over all the things, let's load up a distaff with one of these. So I tied up the American Tunis on my distaff because that sounded just so intriguing to me. And since it was the golden hour, I braved the outside cold for a while just to make some pretty shots. But yeah, the American Tunis is as intriguing as it sounds. It's, not the easiest to draft for me. Maybe that's also because of how I tied my rope, my yarn around the distaff. But it's a rather crunchy feeling yarn, which is a good thing. If you know me, then I know that you know that crunchy yarn is a good thing. I like crunchy yarn. I like to have a little bit of feedback from the yarn when I'm spinning, so that ticks my boxes. It's also not perfectly white. It's like a very creamy color. It's gorgeous, really gorgeous. Did I, by the way, practice with my distaff since the video that I showed you, which was June's Patreon exclusive, but then Distaff Day video in January? Did I actually practice with my distaff since? No, I did not. So I still cannot draft with my left hand, but I have accepted the fact that I don't. If I still make the yarn I want, good for me. I spun the entire sample of the American Tunis on 3 spindles. And I'm going to say that the fact that last time my distaff spinning didn't go as well is entirely the fault of this spindle. Because I spun the first two singles on these two. They are a little bit weightier, heavier. And the spinning on this went really smooth, and I liked spinning on my distaff this time. I liked spinning with my clasped spindles this time, but this one, even though I previously have said that this is one of my favorites, no, not with the distaff. It wants to spin so fine, but I am not dexterous enough with my distaff, so it doesn't spin fine, and then it falls or it breaks. It didn't happen with these two. These were, as I said, really smooth spinning, but I dropped it so many times already that the other end like has gotten, no, it wants to scratch on my skirt and stuff. So that I was frustrated last time with distaff spinning was probably not a fault of my distaff, but of this particular spindle. I am now going to make a plying ball with all three of these singles and then ply on my tiny turkey spindle because I can, because I want to, and because no one is going to stop me. I got it cramped up all on this little spindle. Small spindle, big turtle. Looks great, actually. We have approximately 12.75 meters of this American Tunis from the little sample. It's a 3-ply. It's rather thick, actually, probably at least a DK weight. Very crunchy, very squishy. You know, the adjectives that I use to describe wool that I really like, yarn that I really like. So this was supposed to be part 2 of my original distaff video, but because of customs it wasn't. So this is why this is also a Sunday video. Don't expect me to do two videos per week from now on, because no, only when it's Tour de Vlies or when I have stuff like this. Anyway, I hope you had fun watching me spin one of the gifts that Catherine sent to me. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that Roserary was made with wool and a cross bead from Mount Athos? The Holy Mountain? I had Byzantine history in university, so when I read that, yeah, you betcha I was nearly crying. I just wanted to say that as well, just because I was so flabbergasted. When I was filming the unboxing, I was skimming through the letter that she wrote me, but then I took the time afterwards to read it, and emotions. Our fiber arts community is just so wholesome. Now to figure out what to do with this very squishy and springy American Tunis. 12 meters. Probably going to incorporate it into something, but it feels really nice. I'm glad that this kind of exchange just gave me the opportunity to try something that I would probably never get here in Belgium. Anyway, I actually don't know how to end this video other than if you like these kind of fiber shenanigans, and maybe you could like, comment or subscribe, but of course that is all up to you. And as for me, I will see you in a next video, but before we do that, here are some more spinning shenanigans. Bye!